Welcome back to Space Panda 3, episode 19. I'm prepped for Rak'shir. Let's go talk to the people.
Karax, the Keystone, it's
reacting to void energies upon the planet's surface, most likely. I've seen this before on Ulnar. This terrazine must be directly linked to the void.
The Tal'Darim call it the breath of creation. They believe imbibing it allows them to speak directly to Amon.
A far-fetched claim, yet I cannot deny its plausibility. The substance's properties appear to be foreign to our universe.
Perhaps this is why it is so holy to them. They seek out planets rich in terrazine and turn them into temples to their god.
Our coming here may be a blessing to us. If the Keystone reacts to terrazine like it does with void energy, I may be able to use it to stress the artifact, determine its limits.
Perhaps fate has not abandoned us completely. We must have faith.
I prefer results, Hierarch. Amon is powerful in measures that eclipse even the Queen of Blades. There is no room for uncertainty.
Seems sensible.
This chain of ascension is a despicable practice.
It is how the Kalai once thought of the Nerazim's Shadow Walk.
There is no comparison. Our society was not founded upon...
Their culture is one unyielding hierarchy, servant to master, a constant reinforcement of their bondage to Amon. But they have been lied to, Matriarch.
And how could this change if it is all they have ever known?
Our people once only knew hatred of one another, suspicion.
Yes.
We viewed your practices as barbaric, and you viewed ours as cruel. It is the same with the Tal'Darim, with the destruction of Amon, and the revelation of his betrayal. I expect their entire society to seek out who they truly are, and what they wish to be.
The delightful, youthful optimism of Artanis that he still holds on to despite being probably a couple of 100 years old. Protoss become very old. Ah well. Alarak, what's your take on all this? I mean, this is all your party after all. We're just the guests.
Malash has proven himself to be a dangerous leader.
Indeed. That's why my victory shall be the sweetest of ecstasy.
Has he defeated many in this rite?
Countless. He ascended the chain with brutal wrath, plowing through all who opposed him. It's as if he were blessed by the Dark God. They called him the Blade of Amon.
And still he was challenged?
It is our way. He defeated each with lingering cruelty. Malash revels in bringing his challengers to the edge of death, and tormenting them for a time after.
That does not comfort me, Alarak.
Comfort is a myth, given to younglings until they are ready for the trials and pain that is true existence. Leave me. It is time to make preparations.
Well, I mean, you're going to have like a minute or two to prepare because I'm diving right into the mission.
The darkness within calls for the blood of Malash. Now is the hour of my ascendance. Let Rak'shir commence!
I love how it says High Lord, brackets, contested right now. Okay, I'm going to half-heartedly attempt to make this a flawless victory for Alarak.
The rite of Rak'shir has begun. From this moment, only Alarak and Malash are allowed to engage each other in combat directly. One must overpower the other and reach the pit of sacrifice. There, the victor will stand as the new leader of the Tal'Darim, and the loser's life will be forfeit.
They appear quite evenly matched.
This is true. However, from what I have learned, Rak'shir allows the champion's supplicants to support them psionically. Our warriors will be able to aid Alarak, but likewise, the Tal'Darim can assist Malash.
I will ready our forces. Malash will fight ruthlessly to hold on to his power. We must be prepared to do the same.
Yeah, so it's basically a tug of war. That's what it is.
The Tal'Darim will send warriors to aid Malash shortly. We should ensure Alarak has sufficient reinforcements.
Malash is drawing power from the Tal'Darim. Alarak will need the support of our warriors.
Basically, going to very gently push Alarak until
Your
the counter.
psionic power courses through me. Move forward, slaves. Kill all who aid Malash.
You would do well to remember that I command these warriors, Alarak, not you.
Got some additional Dragoon.
I have returned.
Going to need more gas because we are going to want to go with Sky Toss again. Oh yeah, currently there's something in the fog here blocking, and that's exactly where we just want to hold this position as long as possible until we feel ready to push forward. Yeah, we should get an Energizer. Just so we can set up on that side. That's quite a heavy gas investment for right now, but it'll be worth it. That means we can just warp in units directly there at the front line. Can we get Stargate? Not quite. We'll get an assimilator then. We'll save the energy because we really want to be ready. Going to set the pylon here. We'll set the shield battery there. Set actually another shield battery here. Going to reinforce that position. Now we have enough to build a Stargate.
Hierarch, I don't understand how this is possible, but my scanners are detecting high solarite concentrations in the native beasts here.
We ought to pursue them. However, I think it best if we don't inform Alarak of this little diversion.
Understood, Hierarch.
Indeed, let's not. He doesn't need to know that. It's not important. You should be focusing on beating the stuffing out of Malash. Now let's get ourselves an additional destroyer.
Only destruction awaits our foes.
Yeah. Now, well, we have this. There's also an extra Dragoon.
I have returned.
Get ourselves an additional Stargate.
A Tal'Darim attack force is inbound on our nexus point.
That's okay.
Brothers, Attack
just
the
lure them?
firstborn directly.
We've got several ways of dealing with that. There we go. Like that. That deals with it quite adequately.
Hierarch, I am sensing hybrid. They come to aid Malash.
Amon's harbingers, join our struggle. Fight well, warriors, and you will also ascend into hybrid. Oh, you lie with such conviction. It is almost admirable.
There we go.
Receding.
Keeping everything nicely under control.
Only destruction awaits our foes. The Death Fleet is...
Now you might be wondering, why do I keep making probes? Because if memory serves, that is why. There should be... Yeah, there we go. Should be taking a couple of these. One of you guys can stay. Okay. So this is our new hold position. It's going to reinforce here. Build ourselves a nexus. Build ourselves some simulators. And then we'll set up heavy reinforcements here. Heavy fortifications. This is quite a bit more than I bargained for. Hold here.
Your probes are under attack. Our pylon is under attack.
Okay, now this is really bad. Time stop. Time stop to clear this up. Because we pushed too far. Pushed too far. Should be counter push coming in right about here.
I sense more hybrid approaching. Be ready.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Place that in the power field.
Okay. Hold here. Now where's our little probe? There he is. We need many more probes. And another goon.
Descends.
Now we just want to hold this position and we will rely on Phoenix and temporal fields to defend ourselves. Placing one monolith there is something to make use of all our defenses. To be able to kill things faster.
The Death Fleet descends.
We also really badly want to just increase the mineral intake so we can get a fleet beacon.
Seek and destroy.
These guys are gonna hold position there. They're gonna be in charge of defending everything. This will be the search and destroy team.
Destruction awaits all traitors.
We just get ourselves a nice forward pylon there and a nice forward pylon there, just so that we can see when things attack us. That's all I want those pylons for. Those pylons are just there to give us vision. Oh.
Warriors, the Tal'Darim are moving against us from the upper pathway. Prepare our defenses. Tal'Darim, slaughter the firstborn, and your ascension will be assured.
Okay. That. Just dropping Phoenix there.
Engaging foe. Come, brothers. Join me in glorious battle.
As much as would love to say yes, Kalandar, I'm not going to join you just yet.
Pyro, a hybrid dominator has appeared. It is on its way to Malash.
Well, we'll deal with that hybrid dominator as needed.
Upgrade complete.
Oh, okay. Don't push out too much now. Alright. You get us more shield batteries. Can I get one of these ones? Whilst you're at it. Alright. Now let's get two carriers, because carriers can repair damaged robotic units.
Descends.
Get an additional gateway. Drop two monoliths here.
Our pylon is under attack.
Go. Get ourselves more stargates. Get ourselves more gateways. Where did my carriers go? Huh? Where'd the carriers go? That's weird. I thought I summoned two
Pylon
carriers.
is under attack.
Alright. Oh. Okay. starting to get somewhere. Oh! By somewhere, I mean apparently disconnecting from Battle.net. That's where we're starting to get. Okay. Oh, we're also starting to get pretty laggy.
A hybrid behemoth. Be wary, Artanis.
Okay, well, a hybrid behemoth will stay here and fight that off.
You require more Vesp.
Carrier has arrived. The Death Fleet descends.
Okay, well. That appears to be working just fine.
Require more Vespine gas.
Only destruction awaits our foes.
Okay, so now this group is going to go and hunt the slain elementals quickly.
I have returned. Engaging foe.
Control 1.
No.
Quickly go deal with that.
Base is under attack.
Okay. Kill the slain elemental, then we're going to fly on through here and kill the next slain
Well
elemental.
done, warriors. The first beast has been slain.
Only destruction awaits our foes. I have returned.
They've got such cool architecture. Oh, I'm time stopping. I don't want to lose that carrier. Dang it. That, and this gives us more time also to deal with this shit. Gonna punch through here, get back to the main objective.
Locking on to the beast's coordinates. Warping it aboard.
Don't mess with those cannons or those units yet. Don't want to push. Oh, too late. I think we're pushing again. Okay, no, there's still units there. There's a push. Oh, no! Oh, whoa! Now we are shoving. Now we're definitely shoving. Okay. It's gonna become tricky.
You must construct additional pylons.
Well.
The death. Only destruction awaits our foes.
Hierarch,
Right.
hybrid
We're
with
stable
great
again.
power are on their way to Malash.
And now we've lost the stability.
Our confrontation draws to a close, Malash. Soon everyone will know the depth of your treachery.
Do we still have... Need some of these guys. The rest, okay. Right, we're stable again. Now, we're going to need you to set the final line here, because if you want to both remain stable and hunt the last slain elemental, you will need fortifications here. Oh, never mind. We need to just create a special task force for dealing with the slain elemental.
The death fate descends.
You just need to hold position. Hard to hold position though. No, this is going horribly wrong. I'm not supposed to win yet. Stop sending long-range attackers against me. Please. I want to just be able to hold position in front of the pit.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. You require more Vespene
The death fleet descends.
Time stop. Okay, kill that one, kill that one, and then back,
Already one Avalanche.
hold position here, right?
You were right about one
Oh,
thing.
well, we got the achievement,
I will.
but we didn't get the slain elemental. I'll just replay the mission. We'll get the slain elemental on the replay.
Tal'Darim, by the right of Rak'shir, I am your High Lord. Listen and obey. Malash promised you lies. There is no ascension. The Tal'Darim will never be uplifted and become hybrid. Amon betrayed us, and for this, he must die.
So yeah, that was the tricky bit. Is we're now missing 5 solarite, so I'll go back and get that. In fact, I'll go back and get that right now. Boop.